Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help the Divine Masculine grow, heal, raise the vibration and awaken to their purpose so that they can co-create the new earth alongside their Divine Feminine counterpart. And when I say Divine Masculine, I mean the men who were doing the work, questioning the societal conditioning, committed to their healing, aware of the changes they want to see in the world and taking their part in creating those changes. This is an Ascension tarot reading for the Divine Masculine energy. Divine Feminines, you're very welcome cross-watching here. This is for Friday, the 1st of August, 2025. Let's see what the cards have to say. So, 2 cards out. You've got To Dance with Joy, something making you very happy. For some of you, you're hearing results of a test, exam, or hearing back from something you applied for and you're getting it. You also, the camera is going slow. You've also got threefold protection here as well, as the camera catches up. Threefold protection. It is about you protecting yourself. It's about other people protecting you. And then it's also about the universe protecting you too. So threefold protection, it tends to happen when we have learned empowerment and we've learned how to protect ourselves properly, to really advocate for ourselves, you know. The camera's just not catching up. Oh, there we go, it's caught up now. How very strange. It does strange things like that sometimes. It's not the camera, it's the software. We've got solitude here. Doing something by yourself. Okay, you're getting really good news today, but that it's happening and you're by yourself. Threefold protection. I don't know whether you want to share this. I don't know whether you want to share this news with anyone, right? Because share it with the wrong person, then they might add some negative energy to that. You know, it could be someone that's secretly jealous of you. It could be someone who didn't really want you to do that well because they prefer to spend more time with you. You just never know, right? You just never know if someone's going to add some negative energy to that. Even if they say to your face, oh, congratulations, there might be, you know, you're just adding some negative energy to it. Sometimes it's a good idea to keep things to ourselves until we're really locked it in. Breathe and reflect. So take some time to breathe, especially if it's an exciting thing. It feels like an exciting thing today. And just reflect. Reflect on where you're at the moment. What have you learned previously? I know I've been one to be in patterns of counting my chickens before they hatch. But I used to tell people at what I was trying to manifest or something that looked like it was coming my way. And then it would just like, bam, it would not happen when I did that. And I thought, you know, I'll just get too excited and I don't want to share, you know. And yeah, it took me quite some time to realize what I was doing was I was allowing other people's energy to come into my manifestations. And there's so very few people that have got that such open, clear hearts that they only add positive energy to it. There are very few that do that, but majority, there'll be a bit of envy or there'll be a bit of this and a bit of that. And we are vibrational beings. If we are sharing our news with somebody, their energy affects what it is that we've told them about. So just be careful. Just with that threefold protection, you know, it's definitely a card of saying, look, you protect yourself and you will get protection from others too. But if you're just not protecting yourself, you're telling anyone whatever, then nah. You're going to get that reflected. Too many. Okay, Tarot, what have we got for the Divine Masculine, please? Why don't you call your Divine Feminines then? There you are again, by yourself. Okay. 5 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is the energy of, I don't know what to do. Like in a bit of confusion. I can't really see the way. The 5 of Cups. Because there's some regrets here. So you've got some regrets. And you don't know how to navigate this. We'll get into that. You've always felt different, sensitive, awake. You see the old world crumbling, and you know you're here to help build what comes next. You're here to awaken the divine feminine and masculine energy, heal old wounds, and lead by example and vibration. Download your free Divine Ascension Energy Guide at behealing.com, and let's co-create the new earth together. Then you've got the Hermit energy again. So this is you doing inner work, being by yourself, you know, solitude, Hermit energy. And then the Moon, something is yet to be revealed. Let's just get into this because I feel like I've got a clue for you here. Especially with these two first cards coming out, if you've been in this energy, like, I've got regrets and I don't want to make the same mistakes that I've made in the past. So I'm going to be super careful now. But Two of Swords, I don't know what to do. You haven't got clarity on the way forward. Well, let's give you clarity on that. Okay. Yeah. See, I told you. Eight of Inspiration is about speaking out about something, direct communication. The Three of Voices, it broke your heart, right? And so that could be you speak out. It feels like a past thing, this. You speak out about something, some good news that you've got, and then someone perhaps in a really negative mindset, it could be in your family or whatever, and they turn around and give you a really negative response to it, and it takes you from being up there and excited and happy to bam, down there, you know? It broke your heart. And so we've got to learn from that, right? Not everyone's going to be happy for us, and it sucks when it's like, you know, if it's family or someone that's really important to you and they can't be happy for you. But learn from that. See, not everyone is as beautiful hearted as you are, Divine Masculine. We just have to admit that, right? We just have to admit that and deal with people as they are rather than as we are. It would be wonderful to live in a world where everyone had the same energy as us, and, you know, we could trust people and we could just be completely open. But yeah, it does feel like you're struggling with this. Struggle is behind that. It's someone that you want to tell, but they broke your heart last time you gave them good news, and so you've got regrets about doing that, and you don't know what to do. You're going to have to hold it back from them. Protect yourself. Protect yourself and how you're feeling. Enjoy it. And if that means telling no one about this great news that you've got that's making you dance with joy, then tell nobody about it. The Hermit. Being by yourself. It reminds me of years ago. Me and my partner at that time were together a long time, and he was told that he couldn't have children because he'd had cancer as a child and had actually had an amputation as well. And we got pregnant. And I told him when we first got together, and he said, you know, he's infertile because of this. And I said, well, don't be surprised if it happens, because that's the kind of crazy stuff that goes on in my life, you know, doing things that should be impossible. And it was years later, we've been together a while, and had a pregnancy test, and it was positive. It was like, wow, we were so excited. And I called my mum, and her reaction, it's just this great news, you know? And her reaction was, and then what came out of her mouth after that wasn't much better than that. And I deeply regretted telling her that. And it's took this beautiful occasion, this beautiful, exciting, beyond exciting for the pregnancy, but, you know, it was also an incredible, miraculous manifestation too. And to tell the wrong people and then come crashing down from that, it's hard. The Hermit and Temperance. So Temperance is about waiting, and so this is you being by yourself and waiting. Now there's a message in this, Divine Masculine. This isn't saying, look, you can never give your good news to anyone else because you're never going to be supported in that. It isn't saying that. If we're around negative people, we need to be real about that and realize that it hurts us, and then put yourself first. It's an act of self-love to go, you know what, I'm not going to do that again. Even if it sucks to not be able to give my news to anyone, I am going to put me first and my feelings first, and I'm going to enjoy this for myself. And that act of self-love in itself is a strong message to the universe. It's like, this is my level now. I will not be taken down by other people. I am here for myself, hearing my good news and celebrating with myself, and I'm not going to share it with anyone that will take away from that. That is going to bring people towards you that you will be able to share it with, and they'll be celebrating. Yeah, in time, temperance. Hold this energy, because it's a very self-loving thing to do that. To go, you know what, I'm not sharing it because I'm not around someone at the moment that is going to be completely positive. And there's emotional release behind that. Sometimes we have these tests, and it's like a self-test, you know. It's like, do you mean it? Are you stepping up into that energy? Where you're going to stop that and really claim a good life for yourself and good people? Are you going to have boundaries to the people that aren't good in your life? And then stick with that and hold to that and not cave in and not go, oh, well, it's my mom, you know, after all, I'm going to share these things, or whoever it is, you know. No. Stick with it, because you will, with that energy, if you hold it for long enough, you will bring the right people in. The moon, something is yet to be revealed. What's yet to be revealed? You're happily ever after. 10 of emotions from the past, 6 of emotions. You do have somebody in your life that is worthy of your news and will only add positive energy to it. Someone that you've met in the past, someone that you're happily ever after, or it's yet to be revealed. But 6 of emotions is the past. You might not be sure that this person can be trusted yet with that. Yeah, you just might not know. The moon card is about not knowing. You got a whole lot of not knowing in this energy, in this reading. I mean, 2 of Swords and the moon card. But yeah, it feels to me like you do have someone in your life that will be only give positive energy to that, but you just might not know that yet. Growth. You're on a growth path. You've got to do this yourself. Whenever we're on growth paths, there's things that we need to learn ourselves first, by ourselves, before we take it into relationship with other people. This is an important lesson for you that you're going through right now. Now, Divine Masculines, what about your romantic life? Wow. Okay. Got disillusionment here. Now, this might be about this person, your happily ever after person that you're not really sure about yet. Disillusionment. So they look good at the surface, right? But is it really true? Perhaps, like, you've thought people were good before and then you found out that they weren't. So we can't always take who someone's showing us when we first meet them as being who they really are, right? Because people take some time to reveal their true colors. So it might just be some giving it time. It might be that, but you've got deception and trap here. So this hell, you're like really guarded because you've been deceived before. It's a trap. It's a trap. So there's somebody that you're not trusting here, and this is about you. But how do you get out of this? Well, you don't. I don't think we should trust people. I think people need to earn our trust. And so we need to give it time. Yeah. If somebody's there and they're being consistent over time, then you can trust them. But there is no way to figure out, not even me as a reader, there's no way to figure out whether someone can be trusted. It's like there's just some things that we need to be in reality about. And getting to know people is one of them. We need time to get to know people. Some people are kind of weird with me because of that, because I apply it to everything now. I am not instantly warm to people anymore. I used to be. Now I'm instantly wary of them, and it takes time. Like, they just need to be consistent with me, and then I'll open up to them. But I just need time. I need time to get to know people in order to open up to them, right? And if someone is being too pushy and them wanting to, like, you know, be my best friend or whatever, or even be that friendly toward me early days, I don't like that energy. So yeah, it appears to me like there's something to heal now, but I don't know. It feels very real to me, disillusionment, deception, and trap. It feels very real to me. There's a lot of people out there that are like that. So we have to guide ourselves to that, right? Take things slowly, let people prove themselves, give them time to reveal their true selves, right? Now, if you are in a romantic situation, something from the past, who's actually happily ever after, you don't know that yet. It's yet to be revealed to you, right? Because it hasn't been long enough to find that out yet. Neither of you will know that. You've got hope and romance. So you're hoping for romance. Well, that's nice. Hoping for romance, but guided. I think that's healthy. Wow. What else have you got here? You've got the observer. Paying close attention. Patterns in your life. Not repeating patterns, you know? Chaos and conflict. And then a higher power. Trusting your higher power too. And trusting your path here as well. You know, what is for you will come back around again. And just notice what's happening. Because, yeah, I'm just getting this message from these. Observe what's happening. Even when you've got chaos and conflict going on inside of yourself. Trust in a higher power. Trust in the path that's laid out before you. Especially if it's got something to do with this timing thing. Any sane person who's going to be healthy in a relationship will be taking their time too. And so they will appreciate you taking your time. If they're sane. And had similar lessons. Okay, what else do you need to know, Divine Masculines? Pinch and a punch for the first day of the month. It's August already. Wow, this year's flying by. And it hasn't even been that apocalyptic as I expected it might have been by now, about this time yet. We've got a bird perched, waiting for news, package or letter. I do think you're getting news today. You've got a stalk, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. What is it? Did you get a job? You're getting news of some sort. I was feeling like it's results of something. It could be results of an interview though, right? Like stepping into a new experience. I love it. You got a handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Heart, great happiness. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Crack out that bottle of champagne and drink it by yourself. Or, you know, just drink half of it and leave it in the fridge. Okay. How best to deal with these energies today for our Divine Masculine, please? Oh, interesting. You got the Moon card out again, that card of the unknown. It's yet to be revealed. What's yet to be revealed? The Lovers. Is that your person or not? You're not sure yet. You can't take a chance on it. So this reading might be saying you've got this great news coming in and you want to share it with this person, but you haven't known them long enough to know if it's your person or not. If it really is, and if you can really trust them with this exciting news, you've had your heart broken before when you've shared positive news and you just don't know about this person. It's okay. It's okay to not know. It's okay to not know about this person yet. Just give it time. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. What did you get out of that? Tell me what your situation is. Do you know what the news is yet? Did you get it already at time of watching this video? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And Divine Feminines, if you're cross watching as well, let me know what's going on with your Divine Masculine here, or what, you know, the insights that it's brought to you, this reading. If you want more from me, sign up for my free class right there on my website, behealing.com. Book yourself in for a reading while you're there as well. Check out my pick a card reads up there. Have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.